Guys, welcome to Black Scott Survival Late Night Live. Thanks for tuning in. So, man, the war's happening. It's starting. Anyway, first things first, Texas National Guard has been granted the power of immigration officials to make immigration arrests under agreement with Trump administration that the state governor, Greg Abbott, said Sunday was effective immediately. So this is happening right now. The agreement will essentially allow the National Guard to do roving patrols. This is soldiers doing roving patrols, exercise all duties of an immigration agent, right? This has been one of the biggest moves we've had, and it should have happened a long time ago. Now, the only catalyst is they have to have a Border Patrol agent accompanying them, just one, okay, or U.S. immigration officer accompanying them. But I think it's a movement in the right direction, because if we can get that and we actually get soldiers down there protecting the border like it should have happened all along, this could be a very good thing. And now let me talk about this. Mexico agrees to deploy 10,000 troops to the U.S. border in exchange for tariff pause. Man, that means tariffs are working, right? Trump made that happen. So now Mexico is taking ownership in this battle that we're having, which is another good thing. Now, they've already made some moves. They captured this guy right here. Mexican authorities have captured and detained the leader of Cartel del Noreste, El Ricky. That's Cartel of the Northwest, I think. But they've captured this guy. So there's making a lot of headway, man. We've lost the war on drugs this whole time, and now it's actually making movement. The thing is the cartel, the drugs are the biggest moneymaker in the world, right? It just is. And these guys have a tremendous amount of power. They're infiltrated all of the government, the military, law enforcement. Now, how many 10,000 troops are going to be actual cartel members? We don't know. But the thing is that they have deep pockets and they control a lot of people. So, but the thing is they've already declared war. The war's already started. Mexican drug cartels plan to attack Border Patrol agents with kamikaze drones and other explosives to fight the U.S. crackdown. Now, we have seen that the drone being utilized as a weapon in Ukraine. We're talking about commercially sold drones that they're weaponizing. And really, it really changes warfare. It's demoralizing. It's terrorizing to the enemy, that I'm sure you've seen the videos. If you hadn't, you can go check them out. It's actually good to see. But you'll see these guys running. They're scared of these drones, and now they have ammunition that can take down drones, which is good. May need to stock up on some of those. But they plan to attack. Cartels have authorized, because this is a real organization. I mean, they are a terrorist organization. They've been labeled as one, but they truly are. Like, they're very well equipped. They have military weapons. They are like a form of military. And just a few weeks ago, I did a video talking about them having freaking rocket launchers going from America down to Mexico to arm the cartel. But they've authorized the use of these weaponized drones against border agents and U.S. law enforcement at the southern border. And they're using social media. We know how big social media is. They're using social media to authorize this deadly force and basically push out the information to actually start using it. One post encouraged people to assassinate ICE police, while TikTok videos had videos telling immigrants to basically poop and pee in ICE agents' food in their vehicles. And another post was calling to murder local ICE agents, right? We have memos coming out now saying that CBP personnel and U.S. law enforcement officers should be aware, and that they're going to be changing their strategy. See, before, a few weeks ago, or whenever it just started, they were doing these raids, or they would kind of announce them before they were coming. Now they've become very tight-lipped. Okay, the border czar is basically saying that all future operations will be kept silent as much as possible. There have been people leaking where they're going. So the future operations, some of them have been canceled because they've already been leaked. So they have pretty much had to change course of some of these planned operations. They've also sent out memos stating that federal agents should be carrying proper equipment. It's typical EDC for you, but basically first aid kits, tourniquets, body armor, and the memo also said that rifles should be immediately available, just not the sidearm. Need to have a rifle available to you. So the thing is what does that mean to you? Probably you should be rocking the same way, because this thing could happen anywhere in the vicinity you're in. These people are dangerous. They're dangerous and they're pissed off and they want to harm Americans. I mean, they're even calling for Mexican cartels green light firing on U.S. forces amid Trump crackdown, immigration, drugs. U.S. Border Patrol agents exchanged gunfire with suspected cartel members along the U.S.-Mexico border near Fronton, Texas. I'm going to show a video of some of these guys here, and you're going to see these guys have a AR-15. One of these guys has an AR-15 here with him, right? These are suspected Mexican cartel members, and they were caught on video firing at agents near the southern border. Now, just as a group of migrants reportedly tried to enter the U.S. illegally. So this happened around 1:30 p.m. near Fronton, Texas. CBP said in a statement that the apparent cartel members had started firing as the group of migrants were trying to cross the Rio Grande, essentially to give them cover fire. That's what they're doing. But you see these guys here. It's crazy. You can see the rifle on the ground there. This is drone footage here, by the way, if you didn't know. But these guys are well armed. They know what they're doing. They're dangerous people. And coming to a town near you. Hope not, but it could be, right? But then we had this other wild stuff. This other wild stuff, like this right here. This new cult. Murder of Border Patrol agent takes startling turn. Trans cult involvement spans nation. So apparently there's this vegan trans cult that's spreading across the country called Zizian. Now that girl I just showed, 21-year-old Teresa Youngblout, will be held in custody as a suspect, facing charges of using deadly weapon in assault against a federal agent and firing a gun during a January 20th traffic stop in Vermont. She killed a Border Patrol agent. This traffic stop about 20 miles from the Canadian border took place during an investigation sparked by a hotel clerk. The clerk contacted authorities because she said Youngblout and another man identified as Felix Bachholt were acting suspiciously, wearing tactical gear, and Youngblout carrying a gun. When asked what they were doing, they basically said they were out looking for houses. So anyway, they were stopped on Interstate 91 at just a routine immigration inspection stop. Multiple Border Patrol agents were present. They had their freaking lights on and everything. Youngblout, who was driving, jumped out, started shooting. The shootout again killed David Malland, who was a Border Patrol agent. Bachholt, the guy, he was killed. Youngblout survived. Now, according to social media, Youngblout is a biological female who identifies as trans and lists her pronouns as zim, zers. You can't make this stuff up. So we have our own, not only the cartel junk going on, but we have these wild leftists. A lot of times it's trans for some reason. Every time we turn around, they want to cover it up. They don't want to let us know, but this is popping off everywhere too. And then we also have the George Soros paid actors. They're out and about again. They're out and about. The people that hate America, they're getting paid to go out there. This guy, if these people had jobs, it wouldn't be a problem. They'd be at work. They'd be going to bed because he's got to work tomorrow. But Soros is paying these people, right? But again, happening, again, it started with George Floyd, and then it became Antifa, then it became LGBT. Now is this. What did I miss? Oh, yeah, Hamas. Same group of people. Every time you turn around, it's the same group of people. Every time they catch them, they're like it's the same. George Soros paid actors, and this is what they do: try to disrupt America. They're not going to stop. A lot of people think the world's going to be a better place. Yeah, I think it's moving in the right direction. However, man, I'm a skeptic. I always think it's going to get worse before it gets worse. And the more change is happening within the U.S., these people are going to get more violent. They're going to get more radical. Hell, George Soros might start backing a cartel, right? China's been pumping fentanyl there. There's literal terrorists that's been coming across the country, come across the border into the country for years now. Middle Eastern guys, Chinese operatives, you name it. It's happening right in front of our face. But they're serious guys. The cartel are very serious. They're very well equipped. They have a lot of people in high places. They have a lot of trained people. And it's their way of life. Their way of life. They're not going to give up easily. When they start conducting military operations using intelligence agencies to go after these guys, it's going to get very serious very fast because these people are nasty. They do nasty things. Have you ever watched the movies? Right? A lot of movies are based on truth about these cartels. Anyway, guys, they got people in power within the United States even. I've seen documentaries where cartel were utilizing the U.S. military to pump drugs into the U.S. by way of military ships, military aircraft. They do it. They're very powerful, very well-connected people. Anyway, guys, I want to share this information. If you got any more comments on it, please let us know. If you're near the area, let us know. Anyway, guys, we're going to stay frosty, stay strapped, and always stay dangerous. Take care.